Indian software giant Infosys is investigating allegations that its two top executives have been unethically boosting short-term profit. Now, the probe comes after a letter from an anonymous whistleblower surfaced last month. They've accused CEO Salil Parikh and CFO Nilanjan of bypassing reviews and approvals for large contracts, as well as not adhering to accounting standards. Infosys shares plunging 15% on the back of that news, marking its worst intraday fall in more than 6 years. Now, the company says that the complaints, they are being dealt with in an objective manner. One of India's biggest success stories, Infosys is, of course, also Asia's second most valuable IT services firm. For more, let's bring in Rebecca Bundan. She is live for us in Mumbai. Rebecca, how significant are these allegations for Infosys, especially since they implicate the very top bosses?
It's certainly something that's rattled investors, and the shares have fallen more than 16% at the market's close of the Bombay Stock Exchange, and they are particularly worried because these are allegations against the Chief Executive Officer and the Chief Financial Officer. Having said that, these at the moment are just allegations. We have to wait to see what actually materializes as the investigations continue. They have been accused by anonymous whistleblowers of irregularities when it comes to accounting practices, essentially, which have allegedly been used to inflate short-term profits artificially. The company has said it's investigating this, and we'll have to wait for clarity on what actually emerges from those investigations and if there is actually any wrongdoing. But what's alarming investors at this point in time is also the fact that 2 years ago, corporate governance issues came up at Infosys, and there was actually a public row within the company between the founders and the then CEO, who ended up resigning. That was Vishal Sikka. He ended up resigning 2 years ago, and that was quite a big controversy at the time. And now again, we're once again seeing questions being raised about the company.
Rebecca, Infosys is India's #2 software services exporter. It's also got a huge global presence. How might this case impact its position as these investigations play out?
Yes, it is India's second largest IT services company, revenues of some $12 billion a year, some 200,000 employees. And certainly what we're seeing today is that investors are certainly being affected by this news, even though at the moment it is allegations that still need to be proved. And we do need to wait to see what actually comes out of these investigations and what the company actually finds. But it's clear that if there is any wrongdoing, that is going to have some kind of an impact, especially given the level at which the allegations are being targeted at. We have to wait to see what actually comes out of this. Having said that, it's a very strong brand in the country. It's known globally. It has got a good reputation otherwise, apart from those issues that came up a couple of years ago and these issues again now. So analysts say it is something that it can bounce back from, but it is something that it would have to recover from if there is any wrongdoing that's eventually found in the situation. But everybody's now watching very closely to see what actually emerges from this, and they want the clarity, and investors will want to know what exactly has happened, and they'll wait to see how the company actually deals with this as well. That would be very, very significant.
Rebecca, thank you very much for that update there. That was Rebecca Bundan reporting for us in Mumbai.